The first time I went to the embassy, I got denied. The second time I went to the embassy, I got denied. What's wrong with me? The third time, I was not still lucky. Oh my gosh, what do I do now? Ah, I will never go to America. I will not go to America anymore. I'm done with this. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to this channel. Let's see what happened to me. Welcome to Mkenya Marekani. This is a platform where we educate you. And please, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and click that bell so that anytime we upload any video, you get notified. And those who are coming back again to this channel, please remember to like and comment. Now, I'm speaking while I'm in the US, first of all. I started this journey a long time ago, and my first time was not very easy for me. I went to the embassy back in 2010. We were nominated for some awards here in the US, and my friends, 2010 was not a good time for me to actually come to the US because I didn't have any ties, I didn't have anything. So I was confused even when I went to the embassy. I don't think it was the right time for me. So I believe it's all about timing as well. So we went to the embassy with a group of artists, and when we went there, they checked all our paperwork. First of all, it's somebody in the cyber who filled everything for me. So I would like to recommend you that anytime you go to the maybe cyber cafe and somebody fills for you the DS-160, you have to know every detail, because if you contradict any detail that is on the DS-160 with what you're answering, then that's a fail. So it was not the embassy fault that the first time I didn't receive my visa approval. So all the artists that we had, since somebody filled for us, we were not so sure of what we were answering, and that's very important. You have to know everything that you have to answer. It has to be the same as what you filled in your DS-160, because remember, the consular will always look at the DS-160 and compare to what you're talking about. So if it just contradicts itself, then that's a fail for you. Again, another thing is we didn't have enough ties. Like, for example, I didn't have a family, I didn't have good paycheck. We said we were paying for ourselves, yet our pay cannot substantiate that. So anytime you say that you have to pay for yourself, make sure you can show your bank statement that you can manage to pay for yourself as a tourist. You know, as a tourist also is an expensive career. You cannot be a tourist when you know very well you cannot afford your life back home in Kenya. So make sure, if you talk about paying for your own flight, paying for your hotel, paying for your stay in the US, you have to substantiate that by showing that you can actually pay for your own stay here in the US. Okay? So it was a hard thing to accept that we had not received that approval for the visiting visa. Another thing, don't tell people in church, pray for me, I'm going tomorrow for the embassy. You know, if you tell a lot of people, then you have too much you have too much pressure to tell those people if you received or not, so that you can testify, you know. So keep it yourself whenever you're applying for your visa. Okay? So we did not give up. I'm telling you, we were diehards. So we decided, let's do this. This guy did not understand us, so let's decide to go back again. So we reapplied for the DS-160, and actually we got an appointment like in 3 weeks. We went back again. So that's a big mistake, because the embassy always suggests that if they deny you, is not the end of you. You can still apply, but wait at least until 6 months. Okay? So ours was rushed. Okay? And the first thing you go on your second time, the question they will ask you is, what has changed since the time you were here last time? Okay? They want to show they want to see that if maybe your check was very little, it has improved. If your business was maybe very like small. The capital was small, and that etc. It means that there's an improvement in terms of what you pay, what you get paid, your salary, and if you have your family now, if you have maybe you've added a child in your, the ties, because those what we talk about ties is what matters. So that's why they say wait until 6 months before you can apply again. Okay, so we went too hurriedly, and it means there's nothing that had changed. If we said we are paying for ourselves, and you're coming back in 3 weeks, where have you gotten that money to show that you can actually pay for yourself? So we were denied again. So my visa was denied again the second time. What a pain! What a pain! Comment down there if you've ever been denied. What's the feeling? What's the feeling like? Do you feel like the earth should open up and swallow you? But actually, it's not the end of life. You have to overcome that and keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, and don't give up. Okay, it's all about timing, it's all about preparation. I always say it's not mostly about faith, because people of different faith still come to the US. It doesn't matter whether you're Christian or whether you're Muslim or whether you're non-believer. So it doesn't matter. I always say when preparation meets that opportunity, then there's a success. Okay, so anytime you get an invite to the US, start doing the due diligence, start knowing where am I going, what will I do? How long will I stay there? And who is paying? If you're paying for yourself, you have to make sure that you have at least 6 months. Your bank statement can substantiate that you can actually pay for yourself. So anytime you get your visit invitation, make sure at least if you're paying for yourself, make sure you can show in your bank statement that yes, indeed, I can pay for myself. And also, if you're coming to the US as a tourist, it means US should not be your first place. It means you've already traveled around. Okay, for us, we were coming as musicians. Okay, but at that time in 2010, I had not traveled outside Kenya. So it's so hard for them to believe that I can actually come back, since I don't have a family back home, like wife, I don't have a child. uh, there's no ties. Okay, so it makes it more hard for them to believe that somebody without a job can pay for their flight, can pay for their stay. So that's how I got denied, and it was so painful. But maybe you can share your experiences on the comment below, how it was for you if you ever got denied. Not not many people talk about them being denied the US visa, especially for tourist visa. Okay, so the third time I got denied my visa again. And this is, mark you, this is after like my first time I went in 2010. This is 2016. And you know what? I was already married to an American, and we had a child. So I always believe that this person on the counter did not understand my story, because I told them I'm coming to the US because I had done my wedding. It's all on the newspaper. I brought all my evidence on the newspaper, on online platforms, the blogs that had written about my wedding. I brought all of them. But the person on the window actually understood that I'm going to do a wedding in the US. So that means that I applied for the wrong visa. I need to apply for spousal or fiance visa. So he denied me. But actually, I tried another time, and unfortunately, or fortunately, I went to the same counter number 5. I remember very well. I went to the counter number 5, and that person told me, now since you were here few weeks ago, I'm gonna send you to counter number the next counter. So I went to the next counter, and I just told him straightforward. The person on counter 4 did not understand my story. So my story is like this: I'm going to the US because some of the family member in the US didn't manage to come to my wedding. So we are coming to just do a ceremony for those people who never came to my wedding, which was back in Kenya. And I showed him the all my certificate, marriage certificate, and all that good stuff, and he said approved. So eventually my visa was approved. So sometimes some people it takes one time, one trial. Other people it takes 7 trials. It doesn't matter, but it doesn't give you a bad mark, okay? Because sometimes maybe somebody filed for you, and you did not understand what they filled, so you answer different questions. So after 6 months, you can still apply and you can still get that visa. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many times you have applied. Okay, it doesn't mark you as a red alert. Okay, such that when you come next time, you will not get your your visa because maybe you failed in your previous trials. So please don't give up. Keep trying. Keep trying. And I always say, US is not the end of life. There are also many countries that you can go. So if US doesn't work, you can try Europe, you can try Australia, you can try Canada. There's a lot of opportunities everywhere. So myself, I tried, but I eventually got my visiting visa, which is B1, B2 visa. And 2016, I traveled to the US under B1, B2 visa, and I enjoyed, and that is what changed my story. And I decided to come back again and live and stay here in the US. So if you have your experiences, how you got denied your visa, please write down on the comment section, so that we can at least talk about it and encourage one another. If you're still in Kenya, or if you're still in your home country, or if you already came to the US, talk about it on the comment section, and let us continue communicating, so that we can encourage each other. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you click that bell, so that anytime we upload, you get that notification. Thank you so much. God bless you. We'll see you another time. Bye.